Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Ventura.
And I'm Rohan Brown. Today's episode is all about giving back. We'll be talking about service trips, volunteering opportunities, how LaSalle students are doing service, and much, much more.
You know, Rohan, LaSalle prides itself on helping others and giving back. Some people at home might be wondering why they should get involved.
Everyone should volunteer because not only does it help others, but it can also help you. Having community service on your resume always looks good for potential employers. It's really a win-win.
There are so many people on campus that help out in different ways. That's why Jashawn, Mike, and myself took to LaSalle campus to see how LaSalle students are a helping hand.
It's no secret that many LaSalle students get involved with service on campus, off campus, and around the world. We took to the student union to hear just how LaSalle students are getting involved.
I was in CYO for my school, which was Prindy, and CYO is Catholic Youth Organization.
For LaSalle Lacrosse, we do Special Olympics, and we go there twice a year and just help with anything the people that are working it need.
I was involved in community service in Lehigh Valley, connected with my old school, Kutztown University, and we served Lehigh Valley elderly people, and we helped prepare healthy food for them every weekend, and also we played bingo with them every weekend.
We put on a show for this Asian Arts Initiative. They were having like a festival, and we, after the performance, we did like a little dance lesson with them for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, every year we try to do a project. So this year we did Special Olympics, and we helped out with their soccer games they had this year. And last year we held a lacrosse clinic for inner city kids.
On LaSalle campus, I worked at a halfway house for men who are homeless. They live there for 6 months and they try to get back on their feet.
Some of the service I've done here at LaSalle is through neighborhood tutoring. It's an organization here through Focus, and they tutor kids around the neighborhood. One of my most memorable experiences with neighborhood tutoring was the one day I was working with a girl doing her multiplication tables, and I taught her how to draw them out, and I explained that 0 is like a shark. It'll eat any number that comes across its way, and she was able to compare it to being superheroes and bad guys.
One person in particular who knows the impact of LaSalle students doing service is Dr. Jeffrey Kelly, who found an outpouring of student support when his daughter was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
Here at LaSalle, to my surprise, the Sigma Phi Lambda fraternity began a fundraiser effort to help us pay for the therapies that Susan was undergoing. Wow. And the process of her fully recovering, which of course she is now recovered, and I owe quite a lot of this to the brothers of Sigma Phi Lambda.
Looking for some ways you can get involved in service? Check out some of these groups on LaSalle's campus.
Not only do LaSalle students participate in service, but so do the faculty here at LaSalle.
Dr. Lynn Texter, chair of the communication department, has helped with countless works of service that include volunteering at a local church to working on housing projects for Habitat for Humanity. Dr. Texter was also honored with the Habitat for Humanity Silver Hammer for her commitment to the organization.
Dr. Katie Dunleavy is also another faculty member who seems to participate in some of the service projects on campus. Dr. Dunleavy is a communication professor who will be traveling with the students on the Project Appalachia service trip this spring.
Speaking of service trips, LaSalle University offers trips that travel all over the country and the world to complete service. Last year, over 100 LaSallians traveled to participate in student-led service trips. To tell us more about these opportunities, Kelsey and Cody Barr and Kelsey broke down everything we need to know.
LaSallian mantra is service. While there are countless service organizations on campus, a favorite among many students is the service trips. There are currently 7 service trip groups here on campus. Here's a look at 3 of them described by the very students who coordinate them.
My name's Chris Hanno, and I am the student coordinator for this year's Habitat for Humanity trip.
Hello, my name is Joanna Lawler, and I am a coordinator for the Habitat for Humanity May trip. We have 18 students with 2 adult coordinators, and soon we'll be picking a location where we'll go.
So 2 years ago, the group went down to a place in Florida. Last year we were in Forsyth County, North Carolina, and then this year we'll decide where we're going to go. The trip's about 7 days long. We're actually building for 5 or 6 of those days. And we really just do whatever Habitat needs, so we're on the work.
My name is Jess Smith, and I am the coordinator for the Dominican Republic Equipo Esperanza trip here at Salle University. Part of our trip is to break down global barriers by building a home for a family down in one of the villages down there.
I'm also a coordinator at Esperanza, our service trip to the Dominican Republic. Once a week we have meetings to plan our trip. We go over all of the fundraising that we need to do, as well as learning about what exactly we will be doing in the Dominican Republic, and just preparation for this life-changing experience.
But most importantly, we build hope down there with the community, and it fosters a sense of hope, love.
I'm Jillian. I'm a junior at LaSalle, and this year a new service trip came to be called Volunteers in Mission. It's another trip to the Dominican Republic in Santo Domingo, which is the capital of Dominican Republic. And this year we'll be going there and working in a school, tutoring children from pre-K to 5th grade. And we'll be doing everything from teaching an ESL class to dancing and art and just having fun with the kids. We're also going to do some different life skills with the adults.
Be sure to keep your eyes out as these students begin fundraising across campus. Two of their major events include the Dance-a-thon and the Service Trip Auction. For LaSalle YOU, I'm Kelsey Silver.
Wow, it's great to see LaSalle students traveling around the world to volunteer. Speaking from a personal experience, I think you gain a whole new perspective on service when you travel outside the country.
That's right, Rohan. Didn't you travel to Japan doing service?
I actually did. It was a great experience. I got to travel to Japan on some environmental service. My project was to recycle non-biodegradable trays in my school. I got the numbers, did the project, and me and my team got to travel to Japan and discuss our project. It was really interesting because once you see the opportunity that we, as children of America, have as compared to the kids from other countries, you really see how fortunate you are to have what you have. For instance, there was a kid from Malaysia who had to travel 2 miles to get water.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, if you're not quite ready to globetrot like Rohan to do service, there are plenty of opportunities right here in our very own backyard. Not sure where to start? Well, don't worry, because Alyssa and Jem got us the lowdown on local community service ideas.
Italian value is charity, so we sat down with a couple of students to see what charities they get involved with. I'm here with LaSalle student Fernando Rios, who's really involved in community service. So Fernando, what local charities do you participate in?
Well, freshman year, me and my roommate, we got selected to be in Signum Fidei, which is a community service group on campus. From there, we got branched out to our own community service adventures. We got involved in Neighbor to Neighbor, which goes around to certain parts of the community, rakes up people's lawns. And usually people are disabled, they can't really, do these chores on their own and just rake up their leaves, cut their grass, and all that stuff. And we also get involved in Feed Philadelphia, which goes to local soup kitchens and, feeds the homeless and all that stuff, and people who are also, pretty down on their luck. And finally, we do AIDS outreach, which goes to the Calcutta House, which is a halfway house for people who have AIDS. When we go there, we play board games with them, help them get in good spirits to endure through their hard time.
I'm here with Lindsay, who's a LaSalle student and also a member of the sorority AST here at LaSalle. So Lindsay, what do you guys do as a sorority to help local charities?
Well, our national philanthropy is Pine Mountain Settlement School, and we raise money for them and send it to them so they can help build stuff for the kids there. But we also took in an organization called Be Positive, and that's about raising money for childhood cancer. The slogan is called Live Like Andrew because the little boy that the organization is named after, his blood type was B positive.
Now that Fernando and Lindsay have told us what great experiences they've had with local charities, here at LaSalle TV, we encourage you to participate in some local charities and make your own great experiences.
Thanks, guys. There are many organizations to get involved in and give back. One well-known organization is the Ronald McDonald House. This organization helps provide emotional and financial support for sickly children and their families who are in need.
The organization has grown to 58 regions and countries around the world since 1974. Each year, Ronald McDonald Houses serve over 7 million children and families all over the globe. To donate or find out how to help, visit www.rmhc.com.
We've heard a lot so far about service, but if you're wondering how you can get involved on campus, there are endless opportunities. The University Ministry in Service, better known as UMass, is the office that oversees service organizations on campus.
UMass organizes and oversees service groups such as neighborhood tutoring and has paired up with organizations such as Feed Philadelphia to give back to the local community. Jovan and Max had a chance to sit down with Director of Community Service, Sean Hutchinson, to explain just what UMass does.
I walked past this building and had no idea what it is. This is UMass, University Ministry and Services, and today we're going to talk a little bit more about what UMass does for LaSalle University.
The University Ministry and Service has a lot of different events and opportunities to get involved in. For example, they offer students the chance to attend retreats throughout the year, a great time to relax, reflect, and make new friends. Another opportunity that UMass plays a major role in is service trips. This gives students a chance to make a difference, not just in the United States, but throughout the entire world. UMass looks for volunteers within the LaSalle community who are willing to work with others, for others. They also have a Fellowship of Community and University Service to provide daily activities to get involved in. Some of these events include feeding the homeless, working with the Police Athletic League, and cleaning up local neighborhoods. The UMass website features a calendar that has all the dates and times of the various events. The director of UMass is Brother Bob Kinzer. I got a chance to sit down with the Community Service Coordinator, Sean Hutchinson, to find out a little bit more about UMass.
So University Ministry Service offers students, especially the service trips, offer students opportunities to confront the challenges that many of our local communities face, not here just in the United States, but also internationally. So overall, we have about 125 students here at LaSalle taking part in the service trips. To be part of LaSalle service trips, there's an application process that starts in early September. Because of the number of students who want to take part in these trips, we have an application process. This year we had over 300 applications. So if you are interested, please visit lasalle.edu/UMass, and there's a service trip tab there where you can get all the information needed.
Now you know how to get involved with UMass. For LaSalle YOU, I'm Max Karen.
Thanks, guys. I don't know about you, Rohan, but for me, it always seems like I'm buying new clothes for an event or the start of a new school year or to go on vacation. But what do you do with all of those old clothing? Do you just throw them away, or does it sit there to gather dust? Well, instead of letting your clothes go to waste, why not donate them to people in need?
A great way to put your old clothes to good use is by donating or shopping at your local Goodwill stores. By donating your used clothes or even household items, you are helping stimulate and raise money for job training services. Every 33 seconds, someone is being granted a job opportunity with the help of Goodwill's programs.
To help, you can donate slightly used household items, clothing, volunteering time to collect donated items, and more. To find out more about ways to get involved with this organization, you can visit www.goodwill.org or stop into a store.
On LaSalle's campus, there is one group of students that give back seriously, and that is in the Community Service Scholars. This selective group of students participate in service and giving back on a regular basis, and they receive scholarship from LaSalle for all their hard work. Melissa, Olivia, and I got to sit down with Matthew Roche and Dan Bowers to see these talented students do it all. Rohan Brown. Now, on previous episodes, you've seen different talents, such as the rapper, musicians, or maybe even other healthy habits. But in today's episode, in this segment, you'll see the Service Scholars, a new talent.
So as a senior, I applied for the service scholarship. I had to fill out an application and go over all the service I had done in high school and stuff. So I actually received the scholarship. Now as a service scholar, it's our job to do 10 hours of service a week as part of the commitment, as well as participate in a social activity, which is basically dinner with the other scholars. They encourage us to do a lot of the LaSalle programs, a lot of LaSalle service programs, as well as other stuff that like we can look into. I worked with Cristo Rey High School, and that was sort of my own thing. I got in contact with them about helping out, and then I work with Team LaSallians is one of the tutoring programs. I do a lot with that. Feed Philadelphia is a program that works a lot with soup kitchens and homeless shelters throughout Philly.
I became a service scholar. I went to LaSalle College High School, which is a school in the area, and the Christian Brothers told me I should apply for this because I did a lot of service in high school in my youth group. They're going to a group called AIDS Outreach, which is 3 days a week we go to a place called Calcutta House on Girard Avenue, and we go and everyone that lives there is infected with HIV or AIDS. And we go and we hang out with them, we play games, and I really liked it because it was something that was very different than I've ever experienced. I've never been open to that population ever.
Well, there you have it, Matt and Dan themselves, the talented service scholar duo who help around campus. Until next time, this was Show Me What You Got. Well, thanks. Today, it seems that everyone is always on their phone or computer, just surfing the web, downloading an app, or playing a game. Why not turn your obsession with your cell phone into a tool that can help others? Many charities are making it easy to keep up with giving back while on the go.
Charities to get involved with, or an easy way to get involved, is by downloading some great service apps for your smartphone. Some good apps to download are Give Easy. This free app allows you to find local charities along with telling you a little bit about what each charity does. So instead of playing Candy Crush, why not play a game on freerice.com. This website allows you to play a matching game. With every correct guess and every game you win, and the website donates a piece of rice to a family in need.
Speaking of games, Bethany, Mike, and Gianna wanted to see just how much the average LaSalle student knows about their service. So let's take a look at this very special edition of Battle of the Explorers.
This is Battle of the Explorers Community Service Edition. I'm here with Team Gold of Angelica Cancel and Christina Williams-Potter to go into round 1 of our competition. Name 5 LaSalle service trips.
Oh, easy. Okay. Project Appalachia.
Habitat for Humanity.
Equipo Esperanza.
Blackfeet, Montana.
And who didn't we name? There's Habitat, Blackfeet, Project Appalachia.
Mapendo.
Oh yeah, Project Mapendo. Yeah.
Now on to the blue team that consists of Jake Parisi and Frank Pepe to see how they do in the trivia round.
Habitats for Humanity.
Project Appalachia. Operation Mapendo. Blackfoot to Montana. And that's all we can name.
The one in the Dominican Republic,
and
right?
the Dominican Republic trip.
You got 4 out of 5. The Esperanza was the one you guys missed. Time to go into the password round.
Okay, so like, kind of like I'm like grabbing you. I'm like stretching out to get you. Yes. Okay. We're in a community, but what's another word for a community? It's like where you live. Okay. So keep that in mind, and then I'm helping you with your homework. So
tutoring.
So what is that?
Neighborhood tutoring.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So this is a shape. This is a shape. It's like a shape of a pie.
Circle.
Okay. And it's
Circle K.
Yes. Okay. All right, so a long time ago, especially in the 80s, people didn't want to be around these kind of people who had this disease or virus. Yes.
Let's see how the blue team does.
Coil around something.
Wrap?
Yep, wrap. People in the community around LaSalle, it's a shuttle trip, and you go on the weekend. I do it sometimes to go help people.
Neighbor to neighbor?
Yes. You are giving food to citizens of this city.
So abundance?
Nope.
There is a group of students on campus who are helping bring about ecological awareness. I'm also in this. Think of like the ocean. What's another word for the ocean?
Sea?
Okay. It stands for that.
Students for environmental action.
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like the gold team has won. For LaSalle U, I'm Gianna Orienti.
Thanks, guys, for that pretty awesome edition of Battle of the Explorers and for dropping some pretty cool service knowledge on us.
We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're sitting down with Catherine Buck and Stephanie Bear to fill us in on how they get involved. And while we're at break, check out these cool service facts.
I'm sorry, but I'd like to take a moment of your time now. Mrs. Jones, you have a son who's about to turn 18, right? And Ms. Hodge, you're teaching 12th grade this year. Well, I've got a question for both of you. It's about your son and all the boys in your classes. Have you made sure that they're really ready for the future? Really? Have they registered with the selective service system? Not sure? Well, you'd better make sure, because registering is the law and there are serious penalties. Also, it's the key to staying eligible for college loans, government jobs, vocational training, and even driver's licenses in many states. So make sure that the young men in your lives make the right choice. Make sure they register with the selective service on their 18th birthday. They can register online at www.sss.gov or pick up a registration form at any post office.
Welcome back. Today we're sitting down with Stephanie Barr and Catherine Buck.
Stephanie is a freshman in Signum Fidei service community, as well as an active participant in service here on campus. And Catherine has served as a service trip and local service coordinator and is currently the service trip fundraising coordinator. Thanks for coming to the show today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. So what kind of service organizations are you guys involved in?
Well, to start off, I'm involved with the AIDS outreach, and we go to Calcutta on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then there's PAL, which is Mondays and Wednesdays. We go to the local PAL Center in Logan. And then there's REACH, and we help out with this Special Olympics volleyball team right now. And I'm on Equipo Esperanza service trip for the Dominican Republic over spring break, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've done a bunch of different things over the past couple of years. Right now I'm coordinating Neighbor to Neighbor. And every Saturday morning we go out into the local community and do kind of like yard work for elderly and disabled who live near LaSalle. In the past, I've been on Project Mapendo to Africa 2 different times. I was on the last trip to Tanzania, and I coordinated the first one to Kenya. And then right now I'm going on the Blackfeet, Montana trip in May, and I'm really excited about that. So lots of good stuff, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
So what motivated you to become and be involved in service?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I started in high school. I did soup kitchens. I went on the Habitat for Humanity trip there. My high school had like a required service hours thing, and I guess I just kind of fell in love with it. Like there was a lot of really great people involved. It was the kind of thing I wanted to stick around doing because I just felt happy doing it. And then at LaSalle, there's just so many opportunities. So it was really easy to stay involved. Everybody was just really encouraging of it. I think I've met my best friends through service here. So.
I was motivated to do service because it's like that giving back feeling and knowing that you're doing something greater than yourself and giving back to the community and the people who are shaping you every day. It gives you a sense of awareness of others around you, and I feel like that's really important. And it makes you just feel like you meet a bunch of people, and service basically started for me in 8th grade, and it's just been part of who I am. And without it, I don't know what to do, so it's just a really great feeling to give back to others.
Wow, that's amazing. So both of you have obviously had a great list of community service. Do you have a memorable experience or a moment or anything?
Oh, so many. That's hard.
There's a ton because just doing it over the years and everything, and it's hard to pick one. But one that stuck out to me when I'm thinking about it now is every Christmas I go to a local homeless shelter and soup kitchen, and we serve Christmas dinner there because otherwise they wouldn't have a place and they would be out on the streets and in the woods where I live. And it's just a way for them to get a meal in. So it's really important. I go there, and this one gentleman came up to me and he's like, "Thank you so much for taking away your family time that you have on Christmas to spend it with me and this organization and become part of our family." So that was really awesome, being welcomed in to their family and not being recognized for it. So it was really awesome to have knowing that you're helping someone else and spreading that holiday cheer.
Yeah. Something I would say, I mean, there's a lot. Like, if you want me to talk about the trips to Kenya and Tanzania, there's so many funny stories and touching stories. But a recent one I was thinking about with Neighbor to Neighbor, there was a neighbor we'd been working with a couple times. We did like a basement cleanup for her. She'd have a lot of health problems, and so she was in a wheelchair. She couldn't get down her basement, and it was just a disaster. So we spent like weeks going in there. And then we finally finished, and she was really grateful. And she like referred us to some of her other neighbors to like say to come to us for help. And then a few weeks ago at the beginning of the semester, she like invited us all to come back, and we're kind of thinking, oh no, is it a mess again? But she had made us like a dinner and a cake, and she was like really grateful and thankful. And it was a nice time to just kind of relax and talk to her about what we'd done and how she was doing. So it's really the relationships you build, absolutely.
Wow, I feel like we could sit here all day just going back on your memories.
Well, thank you for taking the time out to sit and talk with us, but that's all the time we have for today. We hope we give you and others a great idea on how to make a difference in the community.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Salle YOU Philly.
And don't forget to check us out on Facebook or any other showtimes on facebook.com/LaSalle TV.
For me, Rohan, and the entire Salle YOU crew, thanks for watching.
And remember, always be you.